My boyfriend dumped me on the morning of my big promotion, saying I was too ambitious for him. Then he realized I was now his new boss. After 5 years at Meridian Publishing, I was finally getting the senior editor position I'd worked countless late nights for. My boyfriend of 3 years, Eric, had seemed supportive during my interview process, listening to me practice presentations and even helping me pick out my power suit. The morning of the announcement, I woke up early, too excited to sleep. Eric was sitting at the kitchen counter, unusually quiet, scrolling through his phone. "Today's the day," I said, pouring coffee. "Are we still on for celebration drinks tonight?" He didn't look up. "We need to talk." Those 4 words stopped my heart. He launched into a speech that sounded rehearsed. "I've been thinking about us and where we're headed," he said, finally meeting my eyes. "You are becoming someone I don't recognize anymore. All these ambitions, all this career focus, it's changing you." I stood frozen, coffee cup halfway to my lips. "Changing me how? You work late all the time. You're always talking about projects and deadlines. The promotion will make it worse." He sighed dramatically. "I want someone who prioritizes our relationship, who'll be home for dinner, who might want to start a family someday." "I never said I didn't want those things," I replied, struggling to keep my voice steady. "I just want this too." "That's the problem," he said, standing up. "I need someone who wants those things more than a corner office. We want different futures." He had packed a bag. He was moving back to his apartment that he'd conveniently kept for storage. As the door closed behind him, I sat at my kitchen counter in shocked silence, Mishia streaming down my face. I almost called in sick. Instead, I washed my face, reapplied my makeup, and drove to work with mechanical precision. By 9 a.m., I was sitting in the conference room as our CEO announced my promotion, forcing a smile as colleagues congratulated me. At the end of the announcement, our CEO added something I hadn't expected. "And joining Rebecca's team from our Seattle office, we have Eric Miller, who'll be managing our digital transitions." My blood ran cold as Eric walked in, completely unaware, smiling confidently. Our eyes met across the conference table. His smile vanished as understanding dawned. In a single moment, he realized 3 things. I was his new direct supervisor. Everyone was watching us, and he had monumentally screwed up. The meeting ended and colleagues fluttered around me with congratulations. Eric stood awkwardly to the side until the room cleared. "You knew about this transfer," he said accusingly, once we were alone. "Actually, no." I remained perfectly composed. "But I do know our first project launches in 2 weeks, and I'll need the complete digital strategy by Monday." "Rebecca," he began. "It's Miss Chen in the office," I corrected him. I expect the same professional courtesy I extend to all my team members. He looked like he might argue, then thought better of it. "Yes, Miss Chen." That evening, I went for celebration drinks alone. My colleague Denise found me at the bar. "Heard about you and Eric," she said, ordering us both martinis. "Men are intimidated by successful women. It's their loss." I clinked glasses with her. "To intimidating women," I said, smiling genuinely for the first time that day. "Sometimes losing someone is actually the universe making space for you to fully become yourself."